everyone.
Here we are.
Oh my gosh, week number 3. We have so much fun information to share with you.
And funny.
And funny, yes. We have what is complexion perfection, but also there's a very interesting and quite raunchy, a facial that you can do at home that Joseph Weider suggests. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Stay tuned. We are the Three-Way Beauties. This is Dr. Kathleen Morris.
And Denise Foy.
Thank you. I wanted to know, how did your week go? That last week was the first week of exercise and diet.
And diet. So I thought my week went pretty well. I did have a few struggles with the diet because of my work schedule. I'm often eating at 10 o'clock at night. And so I don't know that fit into the program.
What time do you go to bed then?
Shortly thereafter, and yes, I have very vivid dreams. We have 12 weeks to figure this out, and so we might be calling upon some experts to help us with that, but I think that it's going to be a struggle. I'm going to have to try to get my meals in between 8 in the morning and 8 o'clock at night, and that's my goal for this week.
Because I do my exercises at night and you do yours in the morning.
I'm a morning person.
Then I have to eat dinner by 5 or 6 o'clock because I have to wait the 2 hours that he suggests and then do my exercises. So if I want to go out that night or meet up with a friend, then I need to have all that stuff done early. And plus I have to sit with my legs upside down for 10 minutes. And I have been doing that. And this week I had some guests because I do Airbnb.
Right.
And I had this cute little girl. She's 13 years old. She came with her mom from Nebraska. And she did the exercises with me one night. And then we got onto the sofa and we were hanging upside down. And she was like, "Oh, this is so funny." We had the best time. But the diet for me this week was not, at first I was like, wow, this is really easy. I don't feel hungry at all. And then as the week progressed, I was getting frustrated because I was like, I want a cookie. I don't feel like I'm overly addicted to sugar, but there's times when I'm just like, oh my God, I really need something sweet. And then other days I don't even think about it at all. So instead of cookie, I had pineapple. But
nice.
I went out to dinner last night and I ruined my diet at the dinner. But I decided that what I'm gonna do, for me to have my own sanity, I think that I'm just gonna stick with the plan for 6 days a week and then have that one day where I can go out to dinner with my friends and not feel bad, but still try to be, making good decisions with the foods that I choose to eat when I do go out. It's hard to go from
really
zero
hard.
to hero
It's really
in like
hard.
a matter of a few days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But stay tuned because we are going to be taking our trials and tribulations from trying to do 12 weeks of this and bringing some people who are in the know in to help us answer some of our questions and guide us through here. Consistency and persistence is where it's at. So to aim for perfection and come just a little short is okay as long as you are consistent.
Goals for me is drinking more water. I've never been a water girl. I know people carry water bottles around with them all the time. I am not that person. I drink maybe 2 to 3 glasses of water a day at the most. And so now I'm force feeding it down my throat just to get in the 8 glasses of recommended amount of water a day. And that's really hard for me too. So this coming week, that is definitely one of my goals. Lesson 3.
Lesson 3, yes.
We are talking about what is complexion perfection. Beautiful skin is so much an attribute of general feminine loveliness that poems have been written about it. I thought that was kind of cute that
Your
he would mention
alabaster
that.
skin.
It's the largest organ of your body, which we probably
Yes.
all knew that. And like every other organ, it has a job to do.
Yes, it does.
It serves as a barrier against infections. It protects the sweat glands beneath the surface, which regulate skin temperature, and to help eliminate body waste. Can you feed your face to a prettier skin?
Yes, you can.
That's what he says. You certainly can.
Absolutely.
At any age, use plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, lean meats, milk, eggs, cottage cheese, whole grain cereals, or bread. All of those in your diet will be helpful for making your skin prettier. Have you ever heard about using ice cubes as an astringent?
The cold part I've heard, but I don't know that I've heard it with the word astringent.
So this
So
week,
we'll explore some more on that.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put ice cubes on my neck and ice cubes on my face. I didn't say how long you would do that for, but I would reckon maybe like 10 Mississippi seconds for each. And then maybe that'll help, because he does say with the showers that you should take a warm shower and then gradual to a cold, so that helps your muscles look leaner and whatnot. So maybe it's a very similar effect if you do that to your face. And besides, it wouldn't hurt. So he goes into a few different facial skin.
Challenges?
Okay, that's a good word. Like
Challenges?
blackheads, for example. He says, for blackheads, eat plenty of vitamin A foods, especially the green and yellow vegetables and yellow and orange fruits. When he talks about acne, the best high protein diet with plenty of vitamins and minerals is an absolute must for acne sufferers. Use supplements as well, particularly vitamin A and high concentrate tablets. Why vitamin A?
Why vitamin A?
That's a good question.
Why the protein? I want to know why.
Large pores. So try a weekly home facial, which includes a mask to tighten and close up your pores. If you don't have a facial product at home to make a mask, then you can make one at home yourself. You use a beaten egg white and you apply it and let it dry for half an hour without speaking or moving your facial muscles. That just sounds disgusting to me.
That just sounds difficult because half an hour of not moving my facial muscles is the hard part.
Well, Kathleen has agreed to try out this.
I will try it.
Facial.
I'm gonna do it.
The home
I'm
remedy.
gonna do it.
Yeah. And I'm going to do a more appropriate vegan style one.
Bring it on, vegan versus eggs. I'll do the egg. I'm absolutely fine with that.
You're a brave soul.
Eggs are one of the cleanest forms of protein. I vote for eggs. I'll do it. I'm doing it.
All right. Eye wrinkles. But I don't recall him really saying anything that's very helpful for that. You know, like putting cucumbers over your eyes or anything like that. That's what I would have expected to hear from back in the 60s. Now he
Squint.
says, avoid screwing up your eyes, whatever that means. And do wear glasses if you need them. There are
Right.
lots of becoming spectacle styles now, but that doesn't do anything for the wrinkles.
That you would wear the glasses so your eyes aren't straining, so you don't squint, so you don't cause your eyes to crunch up and therefore create wrinkles out of usage.
Deep acne scars, I don't necessarily agree with his way of thinking on this. He said, do investigate if your face is so deeply pitted it makes you miserable. The cost may be less than what you are paying in self-consciousness and humiliation.
I'm gonna try to find a silver lining in that because that was kind of a harsh statement. Silver lining in there, I think if you the one way you could look at it is, listen, if you have it within your means to help yourself feel better, you're going to feel healthier and be more motivated to be healthy. So if it's within your means to ask for help in that regard, maybe you should. I'm hoping that the intention is be kind to yourself. And if this is something that's causing you to be depressed or very self-conscious and to not get yourself out of bed and exercise, then maybe it's worth it to ask for some help in this regard so that you can move forward and be healthy.
Unwanted hair. Tweezing eyebrows faithfully to a graceful and becoming shape. Bleaching hair about the lips, cheeks, and chin with a peroxide mixture once a week. He says, use double strength bleaching peroxide to which a few drops of ammonia and enough powdered white henna to thicken have been added. Or you can remove unwanted hair with a safe, pleasant smelling depilatory or wax. When he says bleaching peroxide
Okay.
is different than house cleansing bleach.
Bleach, as we commonly know it, has something that sounds like Clorox with it. If you combine that with pneumonia, it will knock you out. I am quite sure that what he's referring to is peroxide bleach, not chlorine bleach.
I don't know that I recommend using this method at all, just to be on the safe side. Last but not least, he talks about freckles.
I think they're cute.
I think they're cute. I mean, I have a lot of them. I'm a Florida girl, so I've been
I'm
sun-kissed all
Irish.
my life. Oh, hey. He says, lots of men admire them. I know lots of well-speckled movie stars who never found their freckles a handicap. I think freckles are cute.
They are cute.
Here are the screenshots of this week's booklet. Please take the time to read them at your leisure.
I'm doing exercise number 1 from week number 3. I think you'll notice that we're building on week number 1 and week number 2. So the first exercise we're doing is all about neck. We're simply going to do a rotational twist to the right, twist to the left. We're going to do 10 repetitions per side. Exercise number 2 is definitely about circulation. We're going to work with straight arms, palms down. We're going to take a breath in, and as we breathe in, we're going to go all the way around and back. As we come back down, we're going to exhale. We want to really think about that exercise that we did last time, that squeezing the shoulder blades together. This time we're just going to be incorporating that with long arms. So it's breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades together, 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 breathe out. We're going to do that 12 times. So for exercise 3, this is probably the one time you get to be pigeon-toed. So we are going to be working on our calves. We're going to point our toes toward each other. Give yourself something to balance, maybe just with one hand. Think ballet posture. We're going to come up onto our toes with both feet, and then we're going to come back down. Up onto our toes with both feet, and then come back down. And we'll be doing 15 of those. Okay, exercise number 4 is advanced chest work. We're going to take 2 weights, in this case books. I'm balancing my middle of my back on something. You could use a chair, a stool. I'm using this cool vintage fan. You're going to bring your arms up overhead. As you breathe in, you're going to expand your arms out, keeping your arms straight to just below the level of whatever you're laying on. As you exhale, you're going to come up to the top. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to do 12. So you're going to lay on your back and place your arms so that your shoulders are on the floor. You're going to bring both knees to your chest. You're going to try to keep your arms and shoulders on the ground as you twist all the way to one side, keeping your abs nice and firm. You're going to bring yourself back to center. Twist all the way to the other side, but keep your shoulders on the ground. And then come back up. We're going to do 12 per side. So exercise number 6 is for shapely shoulders. With a weight in each hand, I've got books. Keeping the arms straight, we're simply going to lift our arms out to the side to shoulder level and then bring them back down. We want to keep the head and neck tall, the shoulders actually down. Just lift the arms to shoulder height and then bring them back down. We're going to do 12. Arms overhead. Nice and deliberately, we're going to come up off the floor. We're going to reach forward, touch our toes, and then we're going to control ourselves back down. We're going to inhale when our arms are overhead. We're going to exhale when our arms come forward. We're going to do 12. Here we are with another lower tummy tuck, so advanced abdominal work. It is a simple 2-leg leg raise. So with straight legs together, knees locked, nice and controlled, we're going to lift both legs up until you're at a right angle. Your legs are perpendicular to the floor, and you're going to control the legs back down. So a very simple exercise, but it's all about control. So, not jerky, nice and smooth. Legs up, legs down. Again, we're going to do 12. Here we are on another figure flattering exercise for week number 3. It's going to be a waist exercise. We are going to bend to whittle our waist. So, standing is steady from the waist, hips forward. We're simply going to bend to the left, come back to center, bend to the right, come back to center. We're going to do 12 on each side. Our final exercise is being demonstrated by our guest professional, Denise Foy. It is the basic squat. Down she goes. That was just a warm-up. And up she goes. Down she goes. And up she goes. We're going to do 20 of those. There it is, week 3.
Yeah, there you have it.
And there you have it, that's right.
Yeah, and next week we're going to learn about the halo of enchantment.
The halo of enchantment. What could that be?
Our hair.
It's our hair.
Shampooing, brushing. How often should you wash? That's one of the questions that I was quite surprised to find the answer according to Joseph Ryder.
It looks like care of your hair so that you can do something with it, and then what you do with it.
Yeah, we will have a stylist that will come in and talk with us about our hair, and will teach us a little bit about, is it true that you should only wash your hair certain times a week or not? Is that good or bad?
I think I have some big curlers somewhere.
Oh, goody.
They'd work for you, but not for me.
Yeah, so stay tuned for next week, and please do keep us posted about your progress. We want to know how you're doing with the exercises,
If the diet,
if you're losing any weight, or
if you're drinking
maintaining
enough
weight.
water.
Yeah, let us know everything. We are so curious. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.